Okay, I got my microphone so you can hear me. You can't see me, but I'm getting my coffee because I drink my coffee that I made prior. Oops. Oh, no. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I made my coffee, drank my coffee while I'm getting. This is probably pretty noisy here. While I'm getting ready, so I started another cup, and I didn't realize how much time I had taken getting my spot ready, and I started on time, but I wasn't quite ready because I can't sit there very long without coffee. And one of the things I must have in coffee's a must. Okay, here we go. I got my coffee. So I'm going to be right there. Don't go away. So, has hello, machine. Good morning. There you are. I had to go get my coffee. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn my music down here a little bit. I turned it up to entertain, but then I walked away with a microphone. That was real smart, wasn't it? How's everybody? Good morning. Well, looks like I had a couple of pop-ins and just hit the like button and left. Or they're hanging out. So how's everything going? Yep, all day, year round. See, this thermos, I don't like cold coffee unless I intend to have iced coffee. So I have this thermos that somebody provided for me at one time because I was kind of chair bound and couldn't go and get coffee or heat my coffee up. So uh, they got me this thermos and I use it. That's my coffee cup. That's about 16 ounces of coffee. So that keeps me going for a little while, and this keeps it warm, so it keeps it hot so that I don't have to worry about heating it up. So how was your weekend? Anything exciting happening? Oh, my microphone's working all right. Can you hear me all right? Oh, you must be. You're answering my question. All right. Well, every once in a while we dog sit our daughter's dog, uh, Beagle, and that dog's pretty cool. He likes to help me dig when he's around me when I'm detecting. He likes to help dig the holes. Yep, he'll come up and help me dig out whatever I find. Hello. Hey, we've got somebody new. Oh, Pirate of Miami Beach. How are you? Hang on a second. We're going to give you a wrench so that you can check out the other channels. I saw that you made a couple comments on my shorts. I think that was you, right? Listerine Barnacles. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Hey, did you get any mail yet? Yeah, I don't know whether I know you were on my live on my live dig on Friday, right, Machine? Oh, just check your mail. Check your mail, mate. Regular mail, snail mail. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi uh, and watching me. There's nothing much to watch, but I have a good time, and I try to make sure you guys have a good time. My Star Wars top. Oh, this this top. Okay, yeah, this is my my son-in-law and grandson got this for me, and it's a nice little jacket. It's a rebel jacket, so got to be the rebel, right? So we're just going to talk on Friday. I had a really good day of hunting. I mean, it was a beautiful day out. It is today again. It's a little cool here, not bad. It's in the 50s here, and so it's easy to go out. And I will probably get out again tomorrow and see what we can find. But I I was just kind of enthralled about what I didn't find. It was a lot of anything really good um, on Friday, but that doesn't mean I didn't find things. So I'm going to turn this around here in a second, and we'll take a look at some of the things that I found. Uh, just think it's kind of funny. Some of this stuff is just trash that people drop. I, I pick up all the aluminum foil that I see because, if it gets buried, then it causes me to dig. As long as it's on top of the ground, I'm fine. But I do find a lot of aluminum foil under the ground. So I I try to pick up everything on the surface that I can see, um, like washers and anything that's on the surface that people drop there so that it doesn't become buried and have to dig for it later. But Gregory Freeman, good morning. Hey, we got to get together this week. Okay, I'll be emailing you today. All right, we'll make some plans if you're up for it. All right, we will do her. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hey, William E. Good morning. We're gonna check out the treasure trash that I found on Friday because it was definitely a treasure trash day. Definitely a treasure trash day. Yes, Gregory's gonna go out detecting again. Right? Right. So here we go. We're going to take a look at the treasure trash that we got on Friday. All right. So we'll start with the good stuff. I found a dime, and it's a oh, what did I do? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, we found a dime. Let's see if I can get it focused in here. 1994. So it wasn't anything spectacular. It's a black dime. It's been in the ground for a while. 1993 P. Okay. So it's pre-turn of the century. So there we got a dime. We got 3 Zinkins, and they're pretty corroded. The one we might have a chance of seeing the date here. "2013. I don't know whether we can see the date on anything else here. Excuse me. The microphone being up on my body, you're going to get the coughs and sneezes. Sorry about that. So this guy is a, oh yeah, we can see the date on that one, 2016. But this one, too far gone, I think. Yeah, no date on that. That's a shrinking zinking. Goodness. So I guess the best find was the 1974 copper penny. That's in pretty good shape. Look there, you can see his hair. That's in pretty good shape for 1974. So, find of the day. Most people will wait until the end of their wrap up. Goodness. I ate something. I have that dreaded thing. The switch of the uh, salivatory gland and the nasal glands here. It's a rare condition where when you eat or when you think about eating, your nose runs instead of salivating, your nose runs. I thought the doctors were crazy when they told me that, but anyway, if I eat anything, then uh, that happens. Hey, Tupac, how you doing? You had a good stream last night. So some of the other good finds were I got more ammo for my uh, Nerf gun when I find it. So I have this jar full of Nerf ammo. And I've got another one someplace. So that one. So you guys are awesome coming in and sticking this out with me. So we'll take the Zinkins away here. We're going to put them in with the other Zinkins. So, yeah, we're going to leave these up here because these are the best finds of the day. I did find another little thing that I've been finding these in the park, and I guess they used them to tack up some stuff to the trees and stuff. They're little thumbtacks or corkboard tacks. They're not jewelry. I thought at first they were like a pin, a lapel pin, but when I found one. But then when I started finding, I think this is the seventh one that I found. So I think they just kind of left them because they tacked things up to the trees there. But I find them all over the park. They're not just in the trees, so they toss them out there. So, in our smallest finds, I found a little brad, and I found the wheel to part of a striker on a lighter. Those are my small finds. You guys, I know you're here for the really good stuff, though. The really good stuff. I didn't get much of the really good stuff. I only got let's count them. One. Oh, there's a whole beaver tail. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a folded one. 6 and 7. I only got 7 could be's. That's unusual because I usually get a lot of these. I was going kind of on the outskirts though of the park instead of going across the middle where a lot of people. I find a lot of these in the grass where people just sit around in the grass and open their cans and for the life of me, I still don't know why people pop these off of their cans. But anyway, hey, freaking awesome. This is very cool, you guys. Thank you for coming in and checking out my treasure trash. Then, so I got 7 could be's. So every time you get one of these signals, you guys know that these things sound really good. And there's just no way, when they're in the 25 to 30 range, there's just no way you can pass them up, because that just might be a gold ring on my legend anyway, because a lot of my gold rings that I found ring up in the 25 to 30 range. So we do have that. And these, oh my goodness, these things. I got 3 of these. These are really nice sounding signals too when you get an aluminum bottle cap, because they're round mostly, right? And so you get that signal where you think, oh, that's going to be something good. And then you find this. But that's the way it goes. If you don't dig these up, you're not going to get the good stuff. Yes, Manicore. All right. Well, that's good to know. I don't know any other detector except my whites and my legend. Nick Molnar. Welcome, buddy. Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that you came in and said hi. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up before you leave. So anyway, these 2 were right on top of the ground, I found. And so if you were hanging out with me Friday, you saw me get these, and people were really friendly, coming up and talking to me the whole time I was there. And this one I had to dig up, but these sound really good too. And this one, I mean, the grommets always sound like a ring to me, so I have to dig those up. So those are my ringy thingies for the day. So now here's the things I love getting out, because these, I think, could cause problems for people at times. So I have a nice array of nice sharp items. There's a screw, and yeah, nails. So these I love getting out, and I love showing these to parents and grandparents out of the tot lots, because they really appreciate me coming in and getting those out of the parks. And I'll take every one. If I dig it, I take it. I never leave anything I dig up. That's my mantra or my motto, whatever you want. If you dig it, you take it, right? If you dig it, you take it. So then the other things close to nails, oh man, do I have an array of wire. You can't go, now I am shocked actually at what I found in this park because this is one of my go-to parks. It's like a block away from my house. So naturally you'd go there and it never disappoints me. I always get something out of the park. Yep, freaking awesome. Blistering Barnacles is one of our best supporters. He's out there. I try to leave a comment on his stuff every time I get a chance, but I can't keep up with him. I can't keep up with him because I'm too intent on getting this channel moving, and so I'm sorry if I don't get in and make a comment on your stuff. I will though. Eventually, I'll get to you guys. I do spend a lot of time on coining around though every Wednesday and every Sunday, so I spend a lot of time there. I like watching the coin roll hunts and things. Walker Magnet. I haven't seen him yet this morning, but thank you guys for coming in. I, I love the ET and Blistering Barnacles basket. Cool that he takes him for a ride every time that he goes out. So here's my other treasure. These. Every time I find one, you guys got to put up with my song. Bottle cap, another bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. I got a bottle cap, but I didn't get very many this time. I dug every signal that I found, and there's a couple of chirps that I didn't dig and that I should dig, probably those. But so anyway, there's a couple. I think Neil came on and said that he didn't ever get one of these. He doesn't know what these are. I call these taco caps because they are bent like that and they give you a stranger signal. So I got a couple of taco caps and they don't give you the same signal. These Marlowe with the aluminum foil on them, they give you a different signal. These ring up like in the 40s, and these steel ones ring up anywhere from 1 to 15, some of them. But these with the aluminum foil, they ring up all different numbers. And I got an old Coke. That's an old Coke. That's been in there a little while. But anyway, I got 10 bottle caps. 10 whole bottle caps. I didn't knock all the dirt out of them. I apologize about that. Okay. Now, for the real good sounding, these things, boy, these things will make you dig. Can slaw always makes you dig. This isn't a can saw, but it's a piece of aluminum, a big piece of aluminum. So the can slaw is always worth digging because You never know what it's going to be. I know there's a lot of diggers out there that'll pass up certain signals, but as you see from my eclectic array of treasure trash, I don't pass up any signal. And I think that getting into the dirt, and digging and having that connection to the earth, I think God meant it for us. I mean, just to touch the earth, and it gives me a lot of energy out there. I can be more tired sitting around doing nothing than I am when I go out digging. I can dig all day long, and I get an energy from being with the ground and touching the ground and digging holes in it and getting the garbage out of it. It gives me a certain type of energy that I don't get anywhere else. Okay, Blistering. See you in a while, Jamie. Oh no, freaking awesome. Oh, yeah, these are some of the best sounding signals. So I gotta dig cancel. And then for the iron signals. Yep, it's always close. And even the iron signals that I get, these can be jewelry of sorts. I mean, I've dug what I think is this type of iron treasure trash, and I come up with jewelry. So uh, there's no telling what's going to come out of the ground, and I'm actually fine with digging all of this because this brings out this. These things like this copper penny and this dime on my uh, legend, they're 45, 46, 44, depending on the angle of the coin. But these are, always really strong, sharp signals. But they fall right in there with the bottle cap, because one of these will give you the same signal. It'll give you a 45, 46. And if it's in good shape, if it's a new one, they're even more crisp and clean. If they're old and rusty, they give you that cluck, like I call it a chicken cluck, because it kind of squawks with the tone, and it gives you that, and added in with a nice sharp tone of a copper penny or a dime. Yep. The deeper they are, the more they sound like something good. And that's why you'll always see me dig the bottle caps. I'll tell you, I think it might be a bottle cap, but I'm not always right. It might be something else, but I'll go ahead and dig it, even if I think it's a bottle cap. Now here's some of the bigger tones. These things are crazy. There's your piece of rebar. This is probably stretched out is like 18 inches long, but it's about 14 inches long right here. And that's a nice chunk of steel to dig out. But sometimes I think these are sprinkler pipes when I dig something like this out. But I got to check it. I got to check and see if I can remember where the sprinkler pipes are, because I've dug a lot of sprinkler heads that are buried, sprinkler pipes, T connections and stuff that are down in the ground. And I like to know where they're at so that I don't have to dig them every time I get a signal. But same with this. This is a nice piece of rod here, and it's about the same length, about 14 inches. So that scrap. But look at all this wire that I found. So let me get this stuff out of the way. Show you the different wire that I got. There's another rod. Not quite wire, but these are, I think this is a piece of rebar, a skinny piece of rebar. And I think this is a gate latch. I think this is a gate latch. What do you think? That's an old relic right there. There's a gate latch, if there ever was one. This is shaped kind of like one, but it's not. It's just a piece of rebar. That's cool, Gregory. You give away good packages too. I was really surprised at the package you sent me, Gregory, with it. You went overboard with mine. Yeah, well, uh, pirate, uh, that's one thing I just can't pass over unless I know that there's like a spot where there's just all kinds of bottle caps and nothing else. I still look in and see and dig bottle caps there, just because there's other things around the bottle caps too. You got to get the bottle caps out to get to the good stuff, because if you don't take the bottle caps out and you just pass over the bottle caps, they could be masking something there, because if they were partying there, what's the chance of them losing something else besides just throwing away bottle caps, right? So if they're partying and they're throwing away all these bottle caps, then you just have to check it out. You have to get them out so you can see if there's something else that's being masked. But look at all this wire that I get. I have to take the wire too. There's just no way I can leave that in the ground. And I can pretty much tell it's wire, and I go for it even though I know that it's probably wire. Yep, every dig is fun to me. Bottle cap or gold ring or belt buckle or keychain or coin. Uh, nails. I love it all. There's no holding you back when uh, you're out digging. The only thing that keeps you from finding things is yourself, right? You uh, got a signal, and until you see it with your own eyes, it's not anything but a tone in the ground. Come on. I'm trying to get the dirt out of this gouge that I found. I find a lot of these, especially where they laid tarps. I think they use these to punch holes in the tarp. And I find a lot of these, they're all rusted and they've been left behind. But the ones that I find that are whole, they have a sharp, like a chisel end, sharpened end over here, and then a handle over here, a more closed in thing where they smack it with a hammer. But find a lot of them like this, just broken, and they break them and just leave them. So we found a lot of treasure trash, a lot of wire, a lot of nails, and a lot of these things here. Chunks of iron. These look like a piece of strap. This looks like an old rusted saw blade to me. I think it was. It looks like it right there. It looks like a was a saw blade at one time, I think. And a bolt, nice big bolt. It's bent though, so it goes in the scrap heap to be taken off. Interesting finds. And one of my first finds was at the park was this brush. So I found something that's useful. Nice scrub brush. So, and I found this. I found a digger. This is just one of those cheapy garden diggers, for digging little window box gardens. And the handle was torn off the handle, but that was a pretty cool find. And in the parking lot with the brush, I found a comb. This is trash. It's going in the trash right now. But I found it in the trash. Okay. I thought this was a phone cord, but it's not. It's just a connector wire. It's got a clamp on the end of it, connected it to something, but it's not a phone wire like I thought it was. But it's got copper wire in it. I think I told you about the aluminum foil. I pick it up just because they leave it there and it doesn't get all buried and everything. And I got like 11 pieces of aluminum foil. So I was foiled again. Yeah, if pull tabs were only silver. So Tupac, I I heard you say last night that you were going to try and get up here and go digging. Is that true? You know, you're going to be back here in California and we're going to get together and try to dig for a couple hours? So I got probably about 5 pounds of treasure trash. It's trying to snow there? Really? It's that cold? Trying to snow there? Jamie? So you're back. Check out this rock I found. I think I showed you guys on Friday. Didn't know whether you could see the separation like I saw it then, but check out the different texture of this stone. It's got a separation here. So, did you guys, any of you, watch my practice uh, rock breaking where I found that one rock, split it down the middle? I should go get it and show it to you guys. And where are you at? Are you in Montana? Going around? The Tupac? Are you in? Where are you at? In Montana or in Colorado? In Colorado. Cool. I had a friend that was living in Montana. He was living in uh, Great Falls, Montana, and I haven't seen him or heard from him in a few years. Uh, he's 10 years older than I am, and the last time I talked to him, he was 81 or 81 a couple of years ago, and he owns a shipping depot there, just one of those little mailbox places and shipping. I don't know whether he's still alive. I haven't heard from him in a couple of years. But it gets cold there in Great Falls. Here, Boston or snow, pirate? But you're in Florida now, right? 14 years of summer. Ed? Yeah, it even if it's in the 50s here in California, it'd be warm to you, right, Tupac? Yeah, I think I've told people this before, but I used to wear a short sleeve shirt if it got down into the 40s and 30s, and I really didn't need a coat if I unless I was going to be out in it all day. But if I was just going from the car to the house or from the house to the car or the car to a store or something, I never wore a coat. And I would go out and I was riding the train to work and I would go out and stand waiting for the train in 40-degree weather and in a short sleeve shirt when everybody else looked like they were Eskimos. Oh, you mean the other one, the one that I broke, that little one? I just did a video. I didn't do a live. I did a video uh, here on Saturday, and yeah, California right now it's in the mid 50s right now, right here where I'm at. Oh, you're really pretty close. Your house that you're moving back into, William, is that in San Bernardino area? So, oh, I know what I can show you guys. I know what I can show you guys. I won on FL Thunder. I don't know whether you guys know FL Thunder or not, but uh, you should check him out Sunday morning and digging it back on Saturday night. They have a couple of really good streams. And a week ago, yesterday, I was on FL Thunder and I won one of the races and I won this 1988 proof set. And I saw that you auctioned off that proof set and got $50 for that proof set with the Olympic dollar, Tupac. Good going. Silver Snell just come in there and sniped that right out. I don't know, that seemed like a lot, but I'm glad you got it. I hope when I have an auction that people like Silver Snell will show up. So anyway, I got on FL Thunder, Rob Minardo, his stream, 1988 United States Mint proof set. So I just got this, picked it up on Friday, and so I'm going to have to tag Rob. Check it out. So thank you, FL Thunder. So I think I've won 4 mint sets, and this is the first proof set that I won. Thank you, Tupac. So 1988. And that was an 88 that you auctioned off with the Olympic dollar, right, Tupac? Oop, showing my light ring there. Kind of hard not to show the light ring if you. Uh, anyways, that was nice to win. I was actually not paying too much attention at the race. I was doing something else and I heard my name and I went, what? Gotta always be listening, right? You can check out FL Thunder Sunday mornings. He does a 9 o'clock Eastern time. He's in Florida. And so if I catch the show, I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to catch his stream. Coffee. Yeah, some of the quarters now, the newer quarters are facing the other direction. I don't know why they changed the direction of the faces. Because they've always been facing to the left, except for the 1 cent piece. 1 cent piece is always facing to the right, except for the Indian heads, and the Indian heads face to the left. And now they've got the nickels, and they face all different directions, don't they? They're 3/4 and full face. Yeah, Tupac. you you're generally staring at the back of your eyelids about that time. So put that back away. So thanks again to FL Thunder, and they have a race on FL Thunder. He has a Monday Night Digs premiere, and he's on every Monday night. So if you catch him Monday night, I think it's 5:30 Pacific time, and he has his Monday Night Digs premiere. And then if you're in that, you get into a race on the Sunday morning show. And if you're in um, Digging It Back, Charlie's show on Saturday night, he has a stream on Saturday night, and he has some races on Saturday night, and then you get into his race on Sunday morning by being in his stream Saturday night. So and then Rob has some other races and stuff, and so they have like 4 or 5 races on Sunday morning. Yeah, Mia's stream on Monday night. Yeah, she does her stream. But Rob's premiere is only like 15 minutes long, so you can catch Mia. You guys are cool hanging out with me here. I don't have anything else to show. Oh, I do have the little stuff that, some other little stuff. These are the hardest thing to find. These these things, when you're looking itty bitty things like this, sometimes they take me like 5 minutes to find them because they're the same color as the dirt. And I lost my digger that I used for, I bought it back in the 90s and I used it for everything for a long time. And then I went out to the same park that I was at Friday and I left that digger there because I put it in my pouch and I had my pouch so full of treasure trash that it fell out and I didn't notice it and I didn't go back to get it. I didn't have getting around to it to say, hey, you lost your digger over there. And it's one day that she didn't go with me and I was saddened by that. And it has a magnet on the end of the handle. So I've got to get a magnet back on the end of my handle for a different digger. Oh, you're on the panel at Mia's? Cool. Yeah, these little things like this, especially like the backs to earrings and stuff, fall through a scoop. Now, you know, who was it? Oh, Austin, Treasure Outdoors. If you ever watch him, uh, Treasure Outdoors is one that I watch, and he found a scoop that has the bottom part of it is half the size of the holes in the rest of the scoop, and it picks up the backs to earrings and stuff, and they get caught in there. And so I'm going to have to eventually get me one of those scoops, so that because I like to dig in the water. I like to do water hunts, and when you're in the water, the little stuff just floats right through your scoop. So, anyways, that stuff. Those are the most fun to find because they keep you looking for a long time. My pinpointer's just ringing, 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 ringing. With my scoop that had, I mean, my digger that had the magnet on the end, I could just stick the magnet in there and pick them up. But since I don't have that, now I have to look for them. So a lot more work. Well, you know what? If it's gold, if that little stuff is gold, it mounts up because, you know, if it if a little piece of gold even comes up to a gram, that's at least $25 anywhere you go, right? Tupac. Uh, Leave that up there. Guess I could turn it around now. I don't have anything else to show right now. You know, should I break this rock and see what might be in the divide or just leave it alone? Let it be. Leave the small stuff for the other guys? Well, I wish I was going behind you, pirate. because I like to get the small stuff. So uh, in that video that I made Saturday, oh, I do have one other thing to show that I found. Some more treasure trash that I found. Didn't have a lid on it, but I found a water bottle. It's a good sized water bottle too. It's like at least a 28 ouncer, I think, maybe 32. Dime bag. Good morning. How you doing? So that was my last piece of treasure trash. Trash storage? Yeah, I could use it for trash storage. That's for sure. Well, this is cool this morning. I guess I don't have any more treasure trash to show, so let's turn you around to me. What's that snake on? Hold on. Ah, I froze for a second. Must have hit the wrong button. So, cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching all my treasure trash. So we're gonna go out. You still there, Gregory? We're gonna go out this week sometime. We'll find a time that's convenient, and let's get dirty. So I noticed Trevor has a giveaway coming up for his 200 subs. So Trevor the Detector. You guys need to check him out. Let me find his thing here and go check his. Let's see if I can find. I know Trevor was. Come on. I know he was there. There he is. Go to channel, share the channel, copy link, go back to me, go to my live, and there we go. Trevor. There's Trevor the Detector. So you all have wrenches. You can go see each other here. Do me a favor, and everybody that has something they want for people to see, or you just looking for subs, put your channel in there before you leave today, we got another uh, 19 minutes or so. So make sure you get your channel in there for people who come in post stream, because I have probably close to 100 people that come in after the stream and they watch part of it. So they might find you there, leave a little blurb saying, you know, I need subs, and uh, or come and sub my channel and put your channel link so that they can see that. Because if they're not moderated, then they're not going to be able to go see you unless they type you in. If they can get the link, it's much easier, right? Jury duty. I don't think that I'm 73 years old, almost 74. I don't think that they'll be sending me any more jury duty things. Okay, okay, Gregory, that's good. That way I can text you. Texts are easier connections. Tell them I'm a Jedi. Yeah, I am a Jedi. I even have the sword. Check this out. This is one of my prized possessions. I have a official. What's the deal here? What was that? Hang on a second. Let me get back into. Where's that? Oh no! I don't know what it is. I liked having the. Why won't it play? There it goes. So, anyway, I come on out. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Got my own lightsaber that I built at Galaxy's Edge. Hey, diver! So this is. I'm set. It is. This was a gift from my daughter and son-in-law and grandkids. I got to build it at Galaxy's Edge, and it's pretty cool. Turn it on, and you hear that all right? So yeah, I that's one of my prized possessions. So yeah, I built it piece by piece. You get to pick the types. So of course I went with one that was on the light side. So anyway, put that away before. What is it doing? It's making a noise, and it must be my microphone. But I keep it safely tucked away just in case. So I even have the badge. So proves that I went through the Jedi school. Uh-oh, the pin came off. I'll have to fix this later. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Oh, don't step on that. There we go. Yeah, I'll save that for later. Oh, anyway, so it's really great to have you guys hanging out, getting me closer to that 4,000. Yeah, this is the only Disney badge I have that I didn't dig up. I actually got this. So, alrighty. Hey, John P. Good morning. Well, so, oh, we got a coin around. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. They haven't given me any memberships to give out yet. Uh, but thank you. We got a new member coining around. That what makes four now. I got four members. You guys are all awesome. Thank you. So thank you so much. Two-pack. So I think William was my first member, and then Gregory, then Grandma, and now two-pack. You guys are in the first five so far. So, so what did we talk about now? I went through all my treasure trash here. Oh, you know what? When I found this, I found this brush. I was I started out my live on Friday, and I searched the parking lot. Because I always search the parking lots, and found this brush and the comb and a piece of ammo for the Nerf gun. And a guy comes up, and if you saw my live, if you were there, uh, what? What banner? Do I have a banner up? You talking about my backdrop or my or a banner? Oh, is that what it is? You can only go in on the computer and gift them. Oh, I'm never on my computer. I'll have to go in and do that purposely, I guess, huh? Okay, Gregory, we'll talk soon. All right? Be careful. Be careful. But the 49ers offend you? No, couldn't be. Can't do that. I like the colors. I've been a 49er fan since pretty much the time they started almost. They my dad's brother played on the 49ers for one season, and from that moment on I was a 49er fan from the time I was about 4. You prefer Bumblebee? Okay, well I'll take it down next time. I'll put Bumblebee back up, or uh, I got a couple of other backdrops I can use. I like my American flag one too. I just thought I'd be different. So, that football season's over with. Drive carefully, Gregory. It looks like I'm up to like 16 thumbs up. All right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave, if you have to leave. But I sure appreciate you guys hanging out here, listening and talking. And yes, you do know I'm a 49er. Don't I look like a 49er? But favorite football team shouldn't define a person, right? Actually, I got out of football because of what was happening. I I lost interest in football when the owners of the football teams lost their patriotism. So I kind of stopped watching football because I was kind of in my own way boycotting the football team owners that uh, lost all patriotism. Well, every team has its day, right? And the every team has had its day, and then they have bad days, bad years, bad seasons, bad decades. Yep, big money. You're yelling at the TV too much. Yeah, I used to do that too. I especially when the 49ers and the Seahawks played. I'd be screaming at the television. Okay, Jamie, you take care. Thanks for being in here, buddy. Look for your mail, all right? Hey, Steelers are a good team. They've had some good seasons. I think every team pretty much has a good season now and again. There are teams that have never, really done well. And I used to keep up with all of that, but uh, even my boys, they they were really into keeping up with the statistics and everything for the teams, and I kind of relied on them a lot. But they're not even into football much anymore because of the political standings. So once it got political, it's no longer football. It's no longer a game when it gets political. So yeah, I'm too old to play sports, so I'm gotten away from it. So I was too short to play basketball, and wasn't popular enough to play baseball, and played football when I was in high school. But metal detecting's my sport. You're right, pirate. Yep, and you got a good class of people. Yeah, check out everybody here. You got really good class of people from all over the world. Got I've got people that show up here from Chile, from uh, I think there's one from Peru, one from New Zealand, several from Australia and Canada. You guys, Dimebag's in here. I don't know whether he's still here or not, but he's from Canada, right? And T-Rep and BC Treasure Trails, and uh, got the locals here, and all the way from over in Michigan and Maine and New England and Florida and Texas and England. I got a friend in Portugal and all over the world that talk to people. It's amazing. Don't get that with football fans. But you guys are amazing, and I've gone over my hour and a half. So I really appreciate you guys. You giving me your time for watching me, my treasure trash reveals, and my rock pounding. But you guys are amazing. Two thumbs up to all of you. And same time, same channel, maybe not the same place. Next misadventure. Later, Gators. God bless you all. Let's hunt.